Hear you.
Awesome. All right, greetings and welcome to the Table in the Tavern. I'm your host, Leon Jenkins. Technically Patrick at Leon Jenkins One Gaming. And this is the Table in the Tavern. Tonight we're playing some. And Table of the Tavern is actually, I never really explained this. Table of the Tavern is actually a name that was created by my players. That's what they wanted to call it, the Table in the Tavern. So I've been calling it that ever since. But the name of the channel is actually Leon Jenkins One Gaming. Same as the Discord and so on and so forth. But tonight I have a special little evening as I'm not running the game. I get to play. And it's not very often I actually get to play. This is a momentous occasion for me. We've been playing a fairly regular game for how long we've been playing this game now for, Cody? Started off with The Haunting, I believe. October. Okay, yeah, it's been a little bit. Um, been along with the journey with a couple of friends of mine, Dustin and Melissa. Grown accustomed to playing Call of Cthulhu with them, and investigating the problems that be. We're also joined tonight with Ryan, which is you may remember him from if you've been watching any of our other streams. He participates in our D&D games, as well as Cody. I have a little message from Cody. Cody's a little bit verbally impaired this evening. Sometimes his jaw gets a little bit tired when he runs off the mouth all day. I'm just joking there, Cody. But anyway, hello, I'm Cody. You probably know me from the Sunday night D&D games. But this evening I'm running Call of Cthulhu 7E for some friends. I've ran this system for about 4.5 years now, and it's probably my favorite game system. If you would like, if you would like to learn more on this system, look up Seth. Don't know how to pronounce that on YouTube. He is recognized as a good source for learning the game and Chaosium themselves and entertaining the way that he teaches. Now I may be able to pronounce that word, but I don't think it's gonna be correct. Score.
Skorkowski.
Okay. Hey, I got it right. How about that? All right. Well, with no further ado, Cody, why don't you go ahead and take us into Call of Cthulhu? I'm interested to get along with this venture. Oh, but before we do, let's go around our virtual table and introduce some of the people that are playing with us this evening. I, of course, am Patrick. Okay, we have, I'm just going to go randomly around. We got Ryan. Ryan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about the character you're going to be playing?
Hello, I'm Ryan. I am studying to be a mechanical engineer at the moment. And I will actually be playing an engineer in this Call of Cthulhu game. Uh, my character's name is Jackie, Jackie Wright. He has a wife and one kid, and he is very accident prone. So we will be seeing me tonight starting in the hospital, I believe. So I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Okay, me too. So carrying on, we got Dustin. Dustin, why don't you tell us a little about yourself, a little about the character you're going to be playing?
All right. I am playing a character named Reginald Whitley. He is a British ex World War One veteran, and he is 36. He was born in London, or born in Dover, lived in London for a time, and then came over to the U.S. And he spent some time in India as well while he was in the British Army, and became very interested in antiquities. And that has sort of led him down the semi-dark path he's on, I guess you could say. He has been out of action for a little bit, convalescing, because in his last adventure he was targeted um, by an entity that left him marked and definitely in need of some rest and recuperation. So he is back at it now.
Right on. Thank you for that there, Dustin. And continuing on, we got Melissa. Melissa, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, a little about the character you're going to be playing?
Hello, good evening. My name is Melissa. I am an educator, and I am playing the role of Millie Henson. She is a 28-year-old secretary for Mr. Woodson. She is from Connecticut, currently living in Arkham at her uncle's estate, her late uncle's estate. And she recently, in the most recent adventure, got a little damaged and is in need of some medical attention.
Yeah, that is true. You got stabbed.
I was trying to put it lightly, but yes.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll be playing the part of Pete. Pete is a private investigator or PI who has stumbled upon a little bit of supernatural wherewithal after the haunting, and has teamed up with this secretary and archaeologist and now a engineer apparently. Interested to see how that plays in. Pete is a former a veteran of World War One. Made his life as an MP, and then returned and did a little bit of work with the police force before becoming a private investigator. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what you have in store for us tonight, Cody. And with no further ado, I'm going to hand it over to you. We can all take turns taking part of or being Cody's voice this evening. I think that'll be fun.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so now it's been a few days since the convention. The convention's where Melissa got stabbed. And actually, it's not Melissa, it's Missy, right?
Millie.
Millie.
That's close.
Millie. Yeah. I knew it was an M word. Definitely an M word.
Yeah. Yep.
Getting released from Arkham General, along with a man getting a cast removed. I wonder who this could be. All right, so Millie, I'm gonna ask you. So, how are you, Millie? Are you recovering? Okay, you feeling better?
Well, I'm
Right.
thankful that the doctors at Arkham General were able to help fix me up because I was in some bit of pain. It was not my finest moment to take part in getting stabbed.
Yeah, one doesn't typically plan on getting stabbed.
It's just a shame I wasn't there to be of any help this time around.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a detail I forgot to mention. I may or may not have charged a cultist with an unloaded gun.
Not always the best course of action.
Eh,
But luckily, my gun was loaded, so helped out with
thankful for that. Yeah.
that. Yeah. Um. So, Cody, help me out a little bit. Along with a man getting a cast removed. So, like, are we still in like a hospital room, or how is that working? Okay, right on. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Millie. So, how long until you can get out of here?
It sounds like I will be released today.
Oh, that's good news. Um, and I'm assuming that our engineer friend is actually her roommate, right? Okay, yes, yes, still in the hospital room. Melissa and Ryan were roommates. I'm assuming that they are currently still. Um, so Ryan, what is your character's name?
My character's name is Jackie Wright, but you can call me Jack.
Okay. Is there a possibility that maybe you may have asked her about how she got shot or something like that, and whatever,
Oh yeah,
or
100%.
100%, and that kind of piqued your, curiosity about things and goings ons?
Yes.
I do believe Reggie, which would be Dustin, is being asked to roll a spot hidden or listen.
Let's see. I don't think I'm going to see whatever.
He got a 95, which is definitely above his spot hidden.
Agreed.
I guess I'm just sitting there whistling away in the corner or something.
Please let me know if you cannot hear Reggie. He's we are in the same room, so we're unable to each use our own phones.
It's a little low, but as long as you help us out with a little bit of what he's saying, I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so he says the archaeologist, or I'm sorry, the other person attending in this room or in this room looks familiar to you, Dustin.
Yeah.
More out in the hallway. Oh, out in the hallway. Someone in the hallway looks familiar to you.
Don't know who these guys are, but I feel like I've seen them before.
As you all discuss, a doctor comes in to finalize out work papers and notices Reggie. By Jove, did you fight in India? He
Wow.
asks.
Yes. Yes, I was in for a time. Me and then fledgling archaeologist. I assume you spent some time over there yourself? Wait a second. Are you by chance Henry Caldwell? Henry, it's been years. I do believe you patched me up.
The system for about 4.5
It's been years. I do believe you patched me up.
I'm still here. I'm just going to slip outside and step.
Indeed. Indeed. It seems I am still taking risks.
So drink and all that stuff.
The doctor says, yes, I finished medicine at Oxford and now work here. I did a time or two. You were quite the risk taker.
Thank you.
Doctor says, sometime soon we will have to reconnect. But here's the papers for these two.
Thank you. Enjoy reconnecting with you sometime. And with that, I'll write out a paper, some general contact information. If you wish to find me sometime, if I am somewhere looking at some ruin, very much seeing you again. It's good seeing you here. Once again, thank you for taking care of my friends.
Doctor shakes Reggie's hands and says, goodbye. And then a nurse walks in. Is a Pete in here? I have a telegram.
I'm Pete, I'll say. raising my hand. You're given a telegram from. I don't have my glasses on. Miskatonic, all right, University,
Miskatonic.
and asked to come to see
Dr. Hines.
Dr. Hunt. I'll look up from the message and be like, "It appears Dr. Hines wants to speak with us." How long until you check out there, Millie? I'm gonna look at the nurse and be like, "How long till Millie is free to go?"
Get me out of here.
Now, if she can. Awesome. So I'm. Pardon me just for 1 second. I'm gonna intercede a little bit. This is above game. With the whole, you know, additional person button to whatever. Is he or Ryan? I guess. Are you
Yeah.
like maybe she's I don't know. Maybe she's talked about Dr. Hines before or something like that of that nature. Try to find ways to kind of you along with us,
Link me in. Yeah.
introduce you into our little group. And really that comes with your own curiosity about what the hell we're.
I just finished a job and got myself injured. I finished the job after getting myself injured, and it just so happened we're being released at the same time. I have nothing to do after this. Uh, where you guys going?
We're heading over to the university to talk with. Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but there are things in this world that go bump in the night. When they go bump, keep bump.
I was about to say, let me ask you this, my good man. Are you afraid of the dark?
Yes.
Then you'll fit right in.
All right, let's do this.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at Reggie and be like, are you sure we want to just go and bring someone into the fold like that? The things we deal with on a regular basis could get, it almost killed Millie last time. Almost killed me in the. This is dangerous stuff we're talking about. I'm going to say as I turn and look back to what is your character's name, Ryan?
My name is Jack.
Jack. Jack, what kind of experience do you have, parent?
Uh, I shot a rabid wolf once.
And if you don't mind me asking, what is your area of expertise? I personally, on top of game, know you're an engineer, but just not know that.
Correct. Well, I like fixing stuff. I'm an engineer. Occasionally, I will do technician work. When things break down, I like fixing them.
I'm going to share a look with Millie and Reggie. Be like, be honest, the things we endure, an engineer might not be bad.
I think those things that go bump in the night sort him out really quick. We'll see if he's got what it takes to help us handle them.
It couldn't hurt to introduce him to Dr. Hines.
Agreed.
Well, Jack, you want to come with us?
Why not? Let's go.
I'm probably gonna not drive. Who wants to drive?
Sorry. The guys told me about that.
I don't remember ever putting anything into my drive skill there. Dustin, what are you drive skill?
Well, we know where the university is, so I think we're good. But I really am not going to be the one driving. So, having been recently released from the hospital, I'll be sitting in the back seat.
Teach me how to drive this thing. Next time you have to teach me how to drive this automobile.
Well, you sit in the seat.
Well, that's a good start. I generally recognize you need to sit to drive.
Past the point of crank start, right? Okay, well, you got to crank the car first to start it.
Well, I guess I'll go around and do whatever you want me to do for the startup procedure. This kind of wheeled machine. I guess once we get all that taken care of, I'll listen to her instructions and try to get us there. Also, remind me to go over shooting procedures with you and making sure your gun's loaded. Heard about that little debacle.
Maybe I just wanted to visit the local hospital.
Well, I prefer you to visit the local hospital by walking in and being wheeled somewhere.
Fine, have it your way.
Okay, so arriving at Miskatonic, you go to the lecture hall and find Dr. Hines with another academic-looking man and woman. Ah, hello. This here is Professor Edmund Hap Hawthorne, and Professor lecture hall and find Dr. Hines with another and Professor Miriam Blackwood. Okay. I'm gonna look at Dr. Hines with a quizzingly look as I look over the other patrons. Who are these? Well, I guess he's just said that.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, both of you. Let me introduce you to our newest friend here. His name is Jack, right?
That's correct. Jack Wright is right.
Yeah, I just realized that it's Jack Ryan.
So Hawthorne is a professor of history. And Professor Blackwood is a professor of folklore and myth studies.
Well, I believe in our body of work, you fine folks will be excellent resources to draw.
Now, Dr. Hines, while your telegram was to Pete here, hoping maybe you wanted all of us here with him, was it just to introduce us to these two lovely professors, or did you have something else in mind?
Yes, I wanted all of you, but he and I know is a private eye. We three want to hire you. As he finishes, Hawthorne looks at him and asks if he is sure they can be trusted. Glasses. I hate wearing my glasses, my reading glasses, but sometimes it's necessary. Blackwood laughs and says Hines doesn't pick lightly, quit worrying, and brings you all into the boardroom. I'm going to, with that statement, I'm going to kind of carry myself a little bit higher. You know what I mean? Strut my stuff into the boardroom. And at the same time, I'm also going to introduce to Dr. Hines and the other professors that we have a new member of our little investigation team, as it were. Juries or the verdict is still out on his effectiveness dealing with the paranormal, but meet Jack.
Nice to meet you guys.
Jack is an engineer, and I think his skills may be able to prove useful in the things to come. That is, of course, what is coming. I have no idea. Well, that's to be seen, Hawthorne says, and opens up a bag and pulls out notes. A man came in yesterday with an object found down in Texas. He brought it here to be authenticated. He called himself Silas Crowell and claimed to be an that's right.
Antiquarian.
Antiquarian. Yeah, I'm dyslexic as hell, so if I'm not wearing my glasses, and I hate wearing my glasses, I can't trust the words that are on the thing.
I don't mind reading it.
That's cool. Awesome.
The object in question appeared to be an obsidian funeral charm of Aztec origins. He said he had next to no sleep on the train ride here and complained of headaches. The object did not appear to be of a malign origin, but it is also malign origin, but it is also found far from where Aztec ruins are usually found. I apologize, I don't know what that word means.
Is there a chance I can do a history roll to find out any more about it? See what's bouncing around in Reggie's head anyway.
Yes, you can.
All right, let's see.
Oh, that would make sense. Mal means bad in Spanish. That makes sense.
I yeah. Yeah, a 57 on that.
Sorry, he thought you could hear him. I'll try to reiterate when he says what he gets.
I got a 23 out of 57.
23 out of 57. So Reggie knows that Aztecs are found further south toward Mexico City, but there are legends. They came from the north, from a place called Aztlan, the mythical home of the Aztec tribe.
Interesting. Examining this artifact, I believe this may not be exactly where originally thought. Uh, in the reading I have done, uh, there are some legends that speak of a place to the north of there called Aztlan, uh, and it is home of the Aztecs, and that's actually where this may have originated from. Uh, Fascinating subject. I was actually headed that direction when I landed on this east coast and ended up where I'm at now. I would love to continue my journey and give this place a visit.
Okay. With all this new information and so forth, I'm going to bring up that we went to this convention. I guess it was about a couple weeks ago, and there, that's where our good friend Millie was stabbed by one of these cultists. But we did end up picking up some new information, some more artifacts, and so forth, including a book. A book that, well, I'm gonna. Can I produce that book and show it to Hawthorne? I'm sorry. Show it to what is his
Blackwood or Hawthorne?
Hines. Hines. Yeah. Hines is the guy I know. Okay, so I'm going to produce that book and show it to Hines and be like, can you make heads or tails of this thing? It came with this strange compass. Unfortunately, during the chaos of the stabbing and, well, my shooting of the stabber, it caused a bit of a ruckus and some people were hurt. But the people that died, well, the compass pointed to them. Strange, isn't it? Oh wow, it's written by Hawthorne. How about that? Oh, how about that? The plot thickens. Dum dum dum. I guess if I had been paying attention, I could have noticed the author and be like, "You're not the Hawthorne." Strange enough, yeah, map literally leads there. Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to go throw some wood on the fire real quick. I'll be right back. Got to keep the house warm.
The expedition produced nothing until yesterday, and now we are concerned. We are busy here, so if you can get on the 3 p.m. train to El Paso with Mr. Silas and watch him.
What was uncovered that's causing such a concern? No doubt the transfer of this artifact to us now here is obviously connected, but what else was unearthed that we could possibly know about?
I think our main goal is to keep an eye on Mr. Silas.
The expedition produced nothing until yesterday, and now we are concerned. We're busy here, so if you can get on the 3 p.m. bus to El Paso with Mr. Silas and watch him. Does he do tricks? Waka, waka, waka. Sorry. I think that's easy enough.
However, Reggie did ask a question about what might have been uncovered.
Mm,
And I think Dr. Hines might be informing us of such things.
awesome.
Well, Blackwood starts fidgeting and says, "These two don't like sharing information. They think it may bring about the end of the world." At that, Hines yells at her to be silent and to leave the room.
Now hold on a second. You're about to send us to some place where the world may end, and you're not going to give us any details and just walk out? Hold on just a moment.
Well, technically, if the world ends, then the whole world ends, not just that spot.
So I'm gonna stop Dr. Hines and be like, wait a second. Let her finish. I want to hear what she has to say about this.
Yeah. Reggie's a little bit unnerved and a little peeved with that happening, especially after just recovering from his injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Your injuries, my injuries.
We're all marked in some way.
I had a bed try to kill me. Did I mention that?
Oh, yeah.
I
A
fell
what?
out of a 2-story
Jack, it
freaking
might be
building,
your turn.
thrown by a bed.
Out a window.
A Murphy bed?
Yeah, kind of.
Wrong direction.
But unfortunately, it won't be the last time I investigate a strange noise. But every time I do, I'm going to be looking for, you know, beds. I have since started sleeping on the sofa, not trusting my bed anymore.
I don't know. They might be out to get you next.
Maybe you should invest in a hammer and some nails and some brackets to throw in your back and nail down every bed we come across.
I've been thinking about investing in a hammock.
I mean, other than tying you up, yeah, those probably will be fine.
Hey, wait, we got an engineer now. Maybe he can invent a bed weight.
I was about to say, if there's a bed that needs fixing, I might be able to help.
Blackwood gets mad and leaves. Then Hines looks at you and says, "We aren't sure exactly what is going on, but with items found where they shouldn't be, it is unnerving. She is a little less cautious than us and hasn't had the experience we have, both Hawthorne and myself."
I still don't think that's a good excuse for telling people they might be going to the end of the world and then not giving any further detail.
I'm going to look at Jack and be like, aren't you glad you came along?
I mean, if
I
the
would
world
think
is ending, I might as well be part of it.
World's always ending, kid.
that's the spirit.
I'm sworn to protect my family, so if that means stopping the end of the world, so be it.
So, Jack, where'd you say you were from?
Good question. So, out of game, is this just the actual Earth? Is this just is
Yeah,
the world that
it's
we're in? Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're in
are in
Massachusetts.
I think we're in like
Massachusetts. It's Arkham,
yeah, oh,
Massachusetts.
So originally, I'm from the East Coast, uh, in New York, upstate,
Not,
but
not too
I
far from me.
traveled for work, and I'm here.
Bet you didn't see stuff like this in New York.
Hey, you'd be surprised.
hmm, the crawling chaos. Hmm.
So we are to keep an eye on Silas to watch for effects of the crawling chaos.
I think I'd like to see about making a roll there, Cody. Can I roll a mythos? See if I am following along with this or understand what's being thrown about. Is that possible? Okay, thank you. So, yeah.
I hope you can dig up something.
I rolled a 91. That's way out of left field. I know nothing. Nothing.
Uh, I don't know. I'm willing to try as well.
I forgot. I remember I was gonna ask you about this, but we get more luck, right? To start this session, right?
I'm at my maximum, so I don't think I get any more. Or I'm at my starting. Never mind.
What is luck and how does that work?
Okay, great question. Okay, this is very important for the mechanic of the game. Any roll you make, okay, you can choose to re-roll that with the cost of luck points.
Okay.
Okay, once you're out of luck, you're literally out of luck.
Shit. All right. So you just take away 1 point to re-roll, or
He says we get more. I'm gonna keep this here with you. I'm gonna select it.
So how much luck do we? Well, I wasn't part of the last one, so I don't know if I get
We're
anything
supposed
from
to
it. But
start each session with more, right? Is that what you're thinking, Patrick? Is that what you were asking?
Yeah, essentially, like there's a cooldown for your luck, and you regain some before, starting a new adventure. At least from what Cody had explained. Now, I have not done all of my homework and gotten through all of Call of Cthulhu's player handbook yet. I just kind of scraped the surface the other day, looked into it for some questions that Ryan was asking me, but other than that, no. So it says roll and see if you get within your luck, and if you do, get 5. And if you rolled over,
Okay.
luck is a D10. Okay. All right. Okay.
Unless you can get within
So
your luck, you can get 5 and roll over.
I rolled a 15. So that's within my luck, so I get 5 points.
What's double zero again? That's like, so if I
Double
rolled a
zero.
double zero.
Yeah, double zero is literally would show up as a 0. Okay. Now
Okay.
if you
So if I got a 7 on the D10 and 0 on the percentile, that's just 7.
should be a 7, yeah.
mhm.
Okay.
And if you got a 1, okay, on your
Mhm.
roll, okay,
Yeah.
that would make that a 1. Now if you roll a 0 and then double zeros, that is literally 100%.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I get it. All right.
Wait, I thought the 0
so
was 10.
It is.
So wouldn't 0 and a double 0 be 10?
No, 20 would
no,
be
a 1 and a double 0 would be 10.
all zeros is 100. Okay?
Did
But
not know that.
just know
So
that.
then what is a 90 and a 0?
A 90 and a 0,
Yeah.
that would be 90.
Okay.
Okay? And then 91, so on and so forth. Because you can't roll 90 and then add 10 to it. No, I got 100. No, that's not how that works. Okay?
Got it.
But then can you ever roll a 0?
I don't think you can roll 0. You can roll 1, which would be if you rolled double zeros or double aught and then a 1, that would be a 1.
Got it. Okay.
I did not know that. Okay. So then, Cody, do I make my new starting luck 6? Like, if I got 5 more, do I add 5 to my starting or just leave it?
Now, at the same time, if you want to use it a different way, that's fine. Just use it that way every time, and don't flip flop because it benefits you this time to call that 100. You know what I mean? It just stick to it. Really, you know.
Wait, so am I also rolling this?
No, it doesn't sound like it since
So you get your
you're a new
starting luck.
character.
Yeah. So when we finish this session and you survive, if you survive,
Wow.
then the next time we pick up a new game or a new session, you get to roll for luck.
Got it. Because my current says 25, but there's nothing in the starting. So I guess I don't start with anything.
I think your starting would be 25 if that's what you got in your other box.
Okay. And I'm happy I didn't have to roll for it because I rolled 100.
All characters are different.
My first roll was a goddamn 100.
That's okay. Maybe that'll work. That's you working it out of the system. The rest will be okay.
I got 3 zeros across the board.
Oh, yeah, because that would be over your luck. So it'd be a D10. You know, werewolf in your luck, then you get the standard 5. You roll over your luck, then you get to roll a D10 to add that. That's the way Cody was explaining.
Oh, yep.
Got it.
Okay. Thank you, Cody. Just wanted to make sure before we got going.
Before we have to start rolling to stay alive.
Right. We need everything we can get.
Uh-huh.
Roll for CPR.
Hey, I have a first
There's the
aid
medical.
skill.
I have 30 on my first day.
Yeah, me too.
Medicine, first aid, stuff
You're
like
not
that.
going to blow in his ear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. Too. You roll low the whole game, and then you get to the end, and it's like, okay, now start rolling high.
So, Dr. Harthwell, right?
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne? Okay, sorry.
You're okay.
That's the guy we're guarding, or someone?
No, Mr. Silas.
Silas. Okay. In that case, hold on. There was a thing. I was getting to a point. So, Doctor, I haven't had the chance to, read through this book exactly, but oh wait, Hawthorne missions. The crawling chaos is a tricksy elder god, and it has many forms. Hopefully, you never have to deal with it. That's kind of where I was going with it. Was I was trying to gather more information about what we're getting ourselves into. Can I then roll an occult? Okay, to maybe see if I know of anyone that's ever dealing with that sort of thing as far as different practices of worship. I can try. Thank you. I rolled an 11 of 80. I'm within a what do they call that? A extreme success. My extreme would be a 16. I rolled an 11.
Nice.
He knows his cult.
There's one thing I do know that something that Pete started off pretty good with was the cult. I've been sandbagging that ever since.
Definitely.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to ask Dr. Hawthorne about the correlation between, these gods in Egypt and their practices and worships versus these Aztec? Is there any correlation between the two? Okay.
Good job, Bill. I'm not going.
Okay. So, and some other religions may be connected as well. The crawling chaos has been associated with death gods a lot, so we don't know exact. Very cool. Speaking of death and so forth, hey Millie.
Yes, sir.
Given that last time you you got stabbed because you were ill prepared for the act of violence.
We were at an antique show.
Yes, we were, but that's no excuse when we're dealing with what we're dealing with. So with that in mind, I'm gonna slide over 2 pistols. Okay, one is the original pistol that I have, and the next one is probably slightly better than that. Okay, I'm keeping the 45. Okay, but there are giving you the choice of which pistols you would like. Which of the 2 pistols you would like? They're already loaded.
We're just going to raise an eyebrow at that. We just got her a Luger.
I recently had the hammer repaired on this little clunker. This is the original pistol that I had when we killed Corbett.
I'll take the smaller of the 2.
Okay, and I believe that rolls a D8 or a D6 for damage there, Cody.
Do I still get to keep my crowbar?
It's a D10. Okay, so the 38 is a D10. Okay.
Well, thank you very much, Pete.
You're welcome. Just don't shoot me with it, please.
Hey, I've had some lessons now.
Also,
Thanks
if
to
you don't
Reggie.
mind, and yes, you still get a crowbar, he says. And if you don't mind me asking, on top of the game, what is your firearms handgun at?
40.
That's not bad. About where I. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad.
It's right along the same line as my fighting brawl, so
Okay.
and better than my rifle.
Hopefully, we won't need it.
Hopefully not. But not getting stabbed again would be great. So. But I came back to do the same type of job, so I guess call me crazy.
I think we're all a little bit crazy at this point.
Touche.
Yeah, I think I've got a
Speak for
45 for
yourselves.
sanity right now. Okay.
Yeah, definitely going to go back and grab all the equipment I've been packing around, even though it's quite a hard load.
I remembered the question I wanted to ask. Okay. So we're being asked now to go on this train trip and guard this guy. And I remember earlier, and before we actually started, Cody, you would send out a message that the cost of going on the train would be $30. I'd like to see if we can ask those that have been asking us to do said job to pay our way.
I think that's quite reasonable.
I agree. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I have really good on that. Can I do it?
Roll charm at advantage. Yes, I think that would be awesome. Why don't you go ahead and roll the hell out of that, Millie? I'm going to roll for it, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I do have advantage, but I need to get a 15 or lower. That's a
I'm using a
74.
lot.
And that's a 98. I'm way out of the box.
Yeah, I got 80 something. I'm using a luck point. Sorry.
Right on.
Well, we're on. My charm is off today.
Yeah. What is your charm at, if you
Sorry.
don't mind me asking?
60.
Wow. You actually
Damn.
do have a lot of charm. Wow.
Well, yeah, I'm a woman.
Fair point.
Apparently, I'm still recovering from my wound.
Can I use a luck point for Millie to be able to roll it? Oh. You know what? Just because it is important to me, I am going to spend a luck point. Okay. And I'm going to try this again. The chances of me rolling a 15 or lower is astronomical. We're going to give it a go anyway. Crazier things have happened. That's a 20. Let's see. With advantage. That's a 26. I got closer, but no. Philly tried bending forward and hurt her side. Yeah, the side that she was stabbed in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in pain. Thanks.
And I'm just falling all over myself.
Oh, I think you just opened that wound. Let me help you there.
All right. Well, anyone else? Anyone else want to try some charm? I mean, it can't hurt to try. Go ahead and why don't you
Reggie,
go ahead and break your chair with a
use
new
your
roll,
British
your first
accent.
roll there, Ryan. Go and see if it's a lucky roll.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna roll this in my tower. Is this at advantage?
I do believe he did say we had advantage.
Oh, I guess I could be using our tower.
Oh! That's a double 0 and a 7, and I have a 15.
That's brilliant.
Oh
Cherry
man!
pop.
On getting that 100 out of the way was great.
Ooh!
We got ourselves a charmer here. It's that accent.
Indeed.
We're about to go save the world for you guys, so I think the least that you can do right now is pay our tolls.
And maybe some supplies?
Don't push it.
Okay, Millie trying. Okay, Hines again says that they planned on reimbursing y'all when you got back, and hands forward an envelope of money, roughly $200. Thank you. We appreciate that. We got a little bit of something to help us along our way.
Yep. That's
Thank you
80
for your
bucks aside from
kindness.
our fare.
I would like to vote to give said $200 envelope to our trustee secretary, which handles all of our affairs. And absolutely has most of our money anyway, so
I'm
her
a
Yeah,
loyal
true.
man. I don't have any affairs.
she's kind of well off. She had a rich uncle or something.
You know, we still have money left over from the antique show. Unless we gave that back. I can't
Were
remember.
you showing your antiques there too? Looking at
I
Missy,
am a
trying to bend
respectable
over,
woman,
breaking her
okay?
back.
I am a respectable woman. I ain't no flapper. Okay, so we still have the $1,274 from our last adventure. And looks like 200 for the train.
You say
Well,
so
we
on
didn't spend it all.
killing it.
And spend it all. The other part that she did.
Well, we had 2,000. We spent
Yeah,
about
we had,
700. All right. Y'all are lucky my purse is sewn to me. Yep.
all
Might as well be.
right.
I'm sorry, not a purse. It's my handbag. It's the 20. It's like we're going shopping first before we go to the train station.
I wanted to pick up some, if already prepared or whatever. I have a double barrel shotgun, and I'd like to get some salt rock for said double barrel shotgun. Some rounds with salt rock in it. That's kind of my thing.
Shopping trip wouldn't be too bad.
One more time.
We ran out of Molotovs, and we expended quite a bit of ammo pouring it down into that mine.
Yeah. Bullets work great against the living. But I have a feeling we're going to be dealing with
Some
things
undead.
more along the undead or supernatural, whatever. So I'm thinking I wanted to get some salt rock. Rock salt, whatever.
So I never used the salt rounds I had, so I've got a little bit too in case we have to make something extra corroded.
Do we want to just go pass through that, or we want to role play that, Cody, or can I just go ahead and remove the monies from my assets and so forth? Okay. How much is that going to set me back if I go ahead and get, let's say, 20 rounds?
Fix it. What?
I'm going to go and pull that off of out of my assets. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Thank you for that, Cody.
Is Reggie getting anything?
Yeah, I'd like to replenish that mine and I expended.
Reggie's gonna get some ammo as well while we're out. Figure out how many rounds you want. Box of 100 shells is $3 for the shotgun.
Okay, I'll take 100 rounds of the double lock.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know how much the 911.
I can't hear anything he's saying.
I was gonna repeat it. He wants some 1911 rounds and some 1895 Winchester ammo. $3 for 100 rifle and $4 for 100 455 Webley.
Take all that. And kerosene, matches, and some soda.
What's the soda for?
Bottle.
Oh. Cody, did you hear all that? Yeah, stuff for them. Soda bottles, kerosene. What was the other thing?
Soda bottles, kerosene, matches, and handkerchiefs.
Matches and handkerchiefs.
Probably enough for each of us to maybe throw 2. So
Sounds like $5 a piece.
8 bottles.
45. 40.
45.
Sorry, 40. 40.
40. Shell out $40 so each of us can throw 2 Molotovs if the time comes.
You really want to lug all that around? All right. I guess I should get some ammo for my thingy-majiggers.
I'll just buy a pack of smokes.
All right, Cody, 100 rounds of 9mm and 100 rounds of 38. For Millie.
You know what?
Thank you.
Another thing I wouldn't mind might come in handy at some point if we're going to do some ruin diving is a length of rope.
I can carry a rope. We need
Okay.
rope. We need
Yeah.
rope for what?
Have you ever
So while we're getting all our equipment together and everything, I'd like to take a moment to remind our viewers at home that this stream is powered by W Energy. You can go to w.gg and use the code Jenkins10 that you can find in the description below to get yourself 10% off your order. That's W Energy, clean energy for gamers. Clean energy, no artificial sweeteners or flavors, just clean energy. Be better with W. Sorry, I got to do those things.
They're still sold out.
Yeah, sorry.
What, the
No.
starter pack?
Speaking of which, I've been wanting to get a chance to talk to you, Ryan. You recently got it. I saw your little order; it came through. Thank you for that. And how did you like it?
Honestly, the flavor was pretty good.
Cool, good, awesome.
I've
Glad
been
to hear
wanting
that.
to get the starter bundle, but they're sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody was telling me about that. They seem to not be carrying that anymore. It is pretty pretty hot seller there. I think it's only
So they're not carrying it at all anymore?
I don't know if they're going to bring it back or not.
I mean,
They
there's some
better,
flavors on here.
because my order came with a coupon for a free starter pack if you spend $15.
I'm sure that they will. It's just that they sell out of those stuff pretty quick. They sell out a lot of
Yeah.
like that. A Galaxy Grenade. Nobody seems to be able to get a hold of the Galaxy Grenade. As soon as it comes in, it's almost gone the next couple days.
Is that Calio cream? Is that like a creamsicle?
Yeah, it is. It actually reminds me. You Are you familiar with Smarties candies?
Yes.
That's what it reminds me of.
Okay.
Okay, I like to put it into like apple juice and stuff like that. It's really good.
Oh.
That's what I normally end up drinking my W in, is some juice or whatever. Just because it gives me the vitamin C or whatever. Just added it and drink that, but it is delicious. It is almost addictively delicious. It's fine in water too. It's just I like it in my juice.
I don't know. I might still just pick up a tub of whichever flavor sounds the best to me, and we can give it a try.
They do say you can add it to like just about any beverage, and so I went ahead and tried that. I was doing it just to the water, and that's fine. It's great, but I gotta say, man, you put it in some juice, it's just another level.
So, we still have our rope. Apparently, one of us is carrying a rope.
Yeah.
And now that stuff can be mixed in just a shaker bottle, yeah? Just a
Yeah,
normal blender bottle?
you don't need a blender or anything like that. You can just use the shaker bottle. The shaker bottle
Okay.
comes with a little adapter thing, whatever. I don't know if that's like a patent or whatever, but it helps to kind of keep everything all mixed together.
Gotcha.
I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on, I got mine in the kitchen.
Might pick up some ginger while we're at the store. If I can find ginger at a local store, I tend to get a little motion sick. Hopefully the train ride's not too bad. Oh, apparently you have the rope, Reggie.
Oh. What do you know?
Maybe if you didn't have so many soda bottles.
Those soda bottles. Good to go. remember that cultist pride?
Yeah.
It was a
So yeah, the little shaker has a little insert that goes like in it, and that helps to kind of keep everything all mixed up. And you shake, 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 shake your drink up, shake your drink up, yeah. It's easy to clean because that whole thing comes out, whatever. Or another dishwasher safe. I haven't had any issues. But Ryan, let me know how that, because one of the things that they talk about is, it's more than just like, like energy, like let's go do this job or whatever. It's really for your mind, as much as anything else. Gives you a little bit of pep in your step, whatever. But it's supposed to help with focus, and so let me know how that works out for you. After all, you are literally studying to become an engineer, and so helping with focus may be
Yeah.
important in that regard. Let me
I
know.
mean,
Let
I
me know
bought it
how.
more for my girlfriend, but she said it helped sharpen her focus. So, and
Awesome.
she only took like the half dose the first time. So we'll see when she actually starts drinking it fully.
And the fact that it's all natural, that's even
Yeah,
better.
100%.
It's not carbonated, one of those carbonated beverages, but you can put it in a carbonated beverage if that's what you're into. You know what I mean? You can add it to any drink.
Yeah.
Oh, they sell canned carbonated now. How about that? That was one of the selling points for Amanda. She was like, she wanted to get away from carbonated beverages. And like her husband, Matt, he drinks the hell out of Monster. I've been trying to get them on W for a minute because of that. You see how they like that. You know what I mean? But I don't. Getting a hold of Matt is like trying to do taxes. It's impossible.
All right, well, I'm ready to hop on this train. I'm gonna head to the train station.
Right on, right on.
Lead the way.
No, I'm still not driving. One of y'all can drive.
Oh, teaching me how to drive.
I can give it a shot.
I'm good
Let's
with
see.
walking if y'all are.
My drive is a 40, so I've got a 40% chance of success, which isn't terrible. Hopefully, I don't throw my back out like the Billy. I rolled a 41.
Fuck.
I'd like to go ahead and use some luck and try to roll again. I rolled a 31. That is a success. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
We
man.
only went over one curb. It's fine.
I'll check the tire when we get out.
Okay, so I'm gonna note on the deal. I think I achieved a Colt. I gotta remember that. I did do a drive auto. Awesome. So those are both successes. Hey, Orion, as the game progresses, I know this is your first time. As the
Mhm.
game progresses, you're gonna see if you're watching the stream over here. You got little chalk, little blocks for you to check mark.
Yeah.
So as you get successes,
Oh.
check them out.
So I get
Check
to
them
put a
off.
success in the what do you call it? Charm.
Right. So that way, when we end the game, okay, you have an opportunity for all the different successes you've had throughout the game. You can roll to try to increase those in particular skills. You get a
Got it.
chance to roll, and if you roll over, then you're able to increase it.
So I have to pick one at the end,
No,
or
no, no, no,
do
No,
no.
I get
Each
to roll for each
you
one?
succeeded in, each
Okay,
skill you had a success in, you're able to try to increase it.
great.
What I was saying is like if you had like 15 successes with your charm, you don't get to roll 15 chances to increase it. You get the one check to increase it at the end for each skill. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So you get one for your law and one for your listen and one for your spot, whatever everything that you had a success in during the game.
great. So as you get better, it's easier to increase them.
And that's why it's all the more devastating when your character dies. Like, man, he was almost there. Yep. And apparently, character deaths are a very common thing in the game.
Yeah.
So that is a thing. We just haven't had to deal with that just yet, and that's a lot to deal with the fact that we've been spared by Cody's shitty rolls, and that's all there is to
yeah,
it.
his roles is the reason that I didn't actually die when I was stabbed.
Oh,
Right.
Gotcha.
But they will get better, I assure you.
Oh no.
That's just the law of averages. Oh, and he swapped out dice, even better.
Oh, fantastic!
Oh
Somebody's
no.
gonna
We have
die.
known that before. We have known that before we started playing.
Right.
Some of us might have
Maybe I
been
should.
late.
Yeah, maybe I should have waited to use my luck. Oh well, I don't remember that. I can't remember.
You did mention he was gonna switch dice. He did. He did.
I've been sick
It is probably one of those things you blocked
then
out of
and
your
now.
memory because it was like you almost died. It was like him changing dice, but you were probably gonna die, and you were like, "Yeah, you didn't want to face those facts."
All right.
Okay. It looks like we
Oh
arrived
boy.
successfully. I'm assuming, right? So we're not gonna be now. Important fact. They're probably not gonna take too highly of us just going on the train packing heat.
I don't know. It's the 20s.
It is the 20s, but I'd like to go ahead and I'd like to go ahead and put like the shotgun and maybe my backup pistol in like the even the dagger, the magic dagger that I've created, all in luggage. Meanwhile, I am going to attempt to bring my pistol on the train. I don't know if that's going to
Can
work out.
I aid in that by puffing a smoke in the guy's face who's guarding the train?
I'm just gonna like kind of conceal my. It's under my jacket kind of thing, you imagine a holster deal. I just like to kind of leave it that way.
I think I'll do the same with my 1911. Maybe we can just throw our stuff in the trunk and
I'll just
Yeah.
be like chain smoking outside, making as much of a cloud as possible, making a note to blow it towards the guy who is guarding the entrance.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to hide my pistol. I've never attempted this skill before, so I'm probably not going to be very good at it.
Which one is it? Stealth? Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, is that what it is? Okay.
I don't know. Hide is a
You
skill.
said
Hold
hide
on.
skill. Oh,
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to get a 10 or lower. The chances of me getting a success here are astronomical.
Okay.
I guess I'm throwing my 1911 in the trunk.
I rolled a 36. I'm not going to spend any luck on that either.
I'm gonna try to pack mine in my handbag.
Does me
So-
chain smoking help at all? Blowing smoke in this man's face?
Ooh, I rolled 19 out of 40 on my sleight of hand.
Does his chain smoking give me advantage on my sleight of hand?
Literally trying to conceal by temporarily
really.
blinding him.
But
Okay.
Millie succeeded. That's awesome. So we got one on the train. That's good.
Right.
Just
I passed
in case.
it, Cody. I passed it underneath half, so I don't know if is that a hard success? Okay. And then the other one is extreme. Okay, so I succeeded on a hard success.
Nicely done, Millie.
Let's see if I can conceal my 44. Not at all. All right, let's do this.
Austin, which one would be the best to conceal?
So yeah.
Okay.
I'll just
All right.
pretend I forgot, and then they'll stop me, and I'll give it in.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and load it with the rest of the stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. She does have a Derringer, so she could put that just about anywhere. No one will notice. Okay, so I guess I'll load both pistols and the shotgun and the dagger in the luggage. And people are gonna be like, "What the hell is going on here, Chuck Norris? Are you off to save the world?" Actually, as a matter of fact, I am.
I mean, one of us could try doing these are not the investigators you're looking for.
I'm actually the head engineer of this train, so I was called in because I was told there was some issues previously, and they just want to do a routine checkup. So I'll be off on my way. No need to charge me.
Yeah, you got to roll fast for that smooth talking.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. No. 54, and I have a 5 in my fast talk, so that's a no.
Cody, before we get too far and get all the way on the train, I'm going to flip the paper boy whatever amount he needs for me to get a copy of that paper.
All right. I don't want any trouble. Here's the money.
Okay.
Okay. They asked me about my ticket. I'd be like, "Speak with my secretary."
The company will be hearing of this.
I have payment for all of our tickets.
I got to tell you, every time I say that, speak with my secretary, it just makes me feel a little bit better inside. That makes you a very valued asset in my book, there, Millie. The fact that
Good deal.
we
Now
have
you're
a
the
secretary makes us feel like really important.
I call a window seat.
Yeah, so this is one of those like trains where it's all going to be like box cars and like little cars like all in one like shared little deal, or it's just like going to the subway, and we're all just in together.
Oh, this was the
Boxcars. Okay, cool.
Coleman Car Company. They have some pretty decent coaches, most likely.
In that case, I will take the door closest, or the closest. Sorry, I will take the seat closest to the door then, because anyone comes through that door, I will take them. Oh yeah, take them out to the movies.
Although maybe I shouldn't have a window. I'll be fine.
I'm gonna take your mother, Dorothy Mantooth, out for a nice seafood dinner and never call her again. Sorry.
Wouldn't these be like coaches?
I'm gonna say this is the 20s. Coleman Car Company was making some real nice coaches about.
Yeah, we have the train guy sitting here. I wouldn't argue with him.
Yeah.
I reiterate my photographs.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that is Reggie on a 10.
Oh, that's that's our newest engineer. Just right. That's great.
I don't have to pay if I'm riding on top, right?
Might get a little hot up there, though.
I'm used to the heat. These machines get real hot.
I'm gonna go check the fire and light myself up a cigarette, but don't worry, I'm gonna take you guys with me.
When there's no work to do and I want to look busy, I just tap my tool against the iron pipe. You just hear like clang, 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 clang.
You gotta entertain yourself somehow.
Exactly.
All right, so we look over and notice a man in a gray suit and with a briefcase and a little old lady.
From Pasadena.
Are they the only people in the train car with us? Clearly, I'm sure there's more passengers than that. So they're
We're put with the fancy folks.
well. I figured there were other cars, but like, are they the only two in the car with us? Or are there 7?
We're in train car 7, and yes, they're the only 2. I believe that's what he meant.
Okay. There's
Oh,
okay. Um,
moving on.
This train have a commuter car.
why, you hungry?
Maybe I want myself a cup of coffee and to go sit and read this fine newspaper.
We're here on a mission, not to read the paper.
What else are you going to do sitting on a train for hours?
Would you like a smoke? You look like a man that would enjoy a nice smoke.
You know what? I'll take you up to that, Jack.
On that note, Millie's going to take a quick nap to let
I'll
up the dog.
pass you a
I'll be right
smoke.
back.
I smoked for many years after the war, and I finally got myself to stop. Up again. All right. Well, I'm going to flip the paper open and take a look. What's it saying there?
Roll for English.
Roll for English. You forget I'm an Englishman. Apparently, there's some chaos in Chicago. A bank was robbed by a frog. Yes, I said by a frog. Gentleman named Tobias the Frog Fisk.
Oh, no wonder he's called the Frog.
The bank really was robbed by a frog.
Look at that face.
At least he kept his tongue in his head for that picture. Not a mug one would easily forget.
Nine-year-old, 5'11", sitting, brown hair, 3'9". Have any information concerning person? Please notify the authority.
I guess I'm just going to comment on the paper as I read it so my companions kind of know what I'm looking at. And then when I'm through with it, I will offer to share it among them.
I'm gonna apply or try to commit the image to memory. Reggie, do you want to roll a spot hidden?
Let's see here. I passed it with a 46 on a 54.
He passed with 46 out of 54. Did you lick the heater? Here.
Find a Texas newspaper on the floor. Car.
More entertainment. I'm going to flip that open and start looking at it.
It's an identical newspaper.
Wait, didn't I just read over this? Apparently, everything else that goes on in the country also happens in Texas, but bigger.
Ew.
Oh, apparently, they're dying to get on the train down in Texas.
At least you don't have to live with it. Sorry, that was out of game. My bad.
You're good. Technically, it's in game too because we all kind of live in inheritance.
Fair enough. Radar, lay down.
Cow and a pig found dead, drained of blood at Coyote.
That sounds like a cult check to me.
That does sound like an occult.
And now you and my
Would anyone like to try their hand at a cult? I'll give it a go, but
I don't think I have anything that's worth. Oh, actually, mine's better than I thought. I'll give it a go.
is there anything historically related
I
that
mean,
I
if we
might
can all roll, I guess I'll roll just to see what happens.
Try to
Oh,
be-
holy shit! My occult is a 5. I rolled a 4.
wow, that's
Nice
impressive.
job. That's fine. Chill.
I rolled a successful hard for
That
I
was
failed.
wild. I'm gonna check off occult now.
Yeet. Listen, can you run and check and see if the dogs have water? I had forgotten to check.
Definitely vampires.
yeah, I just fed the cat. Oh.
Chupacabra.
You know, some cults. Right? Thank you, Goody.
Pix. Psst. Stop licking. Lay down.
So it seems that this new story somewhat lines up with the stories that I've heard of chupacabras.
What is a
Chupacabra.
chupacabra?
Uh, it is it's called it translates to bloodsucker.
Be like it's also a very common practice with a lot of cults. Drain animals of their blood for different sacrifices and rituals.
That's probably more likely story.
I know, we're gonna be pretty close to Mexico.
Oh shit.
Train leaves town. Lights in the car. Dark. Windows start to fog up.
where's the Dementors?
It's a chupacabra.
Sanity. I don't want to go crazy yet.
Hold on.
Where's my sanity? Oh, there it is.
I immediately go to try and tinker with the lights. I'm like, these damn fucking lights again. This happened on the way here.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled 82. At a
Damn
39.
these dice. I rolled a 6.
Okay. Sanity.
6 is good,
All right,
right?
my sanity is
I'd
currently
say
at a
so.
45. I rolled a 7. I rolled, yeah, I rolled like an extreme success, I'm assuming, for sanity.
So I guess everybody's sane but me.
You can start
Well,
rolling
we
my dice.
already knew that there, big guy. You've been
Well-
crazy for freaking sessions.
So is the goal to roll lower than your current sanity level?
What was the wall or what? But
I thought it was a book.
something spoke to me there at the very beginning. Maybe it was something else. I
Uh,
remember the gun ear thing last episode.
well, I rolled a 5. We all lose 0.
We all lose 0.
So we just established that I'm a little insane. Got it. Leave it.
Oh, I went to go and try and fix the lights that are flickering because it's bothering me that it's not working right.
So I'd like to ask our friendly engineer, is that thing common on trains for, power to be
Yeah.
interrupted that way?
See, there's a third rail that supplies power to the train, and sometimes the connection is iffy if it's not making contact the whole way through. So you'll see some flickering on here and there. Sometimes the light fixture's just not in all the way, and I just have to screw this shit in. They don't really check these things.
Okay.
And yes, Cody, 5 is lower than my sanity. My sanity was at 46. Lay down,
So
goofball.
do I make an engineering roll to see if I can get these lights to work again?
Look at the lights and seems to get better. Ryan is doing a good job explaining sanity. So, Millie, you passed losing no sanity. You can, Ryan. So
Great.
go ahead and make it an engineer check or whatever that is.
Oh,
Is that a
I
mechanical
rolled.
repair or something?
So I rolled a 65, and my engineering is a 65.
Oh, nice.
I think it's
I think
at or
that's
below.
still a success.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
So,
Let there
there's
be
nothing
light.
wrong. Basically, what he just said is there's nothing wrong with the lights, right?
Huh.
So something else is messing with them.
It's probably the third rail. I wouldn't be too worried about it. But there is looking like there's a fog rolling in.
Can I roll a mythos and see if maybe this has extra dimensional kind of implications on it? All right. way out of left field. That is no. That is not a success. All right. I'm gonna be like, well, I'm sure it's fine. I'm going to put my nose in that book there, Cody. The book with the map of where we're going, the one that had the compass, the one written by Hawthorne, and the notes by the lady. I can't remember. I have to look at her name, but
Blackwood.
Blackwood. Yeah. I'd like to go ahead and start reading through that book. Trying to ignore the lights flickering and so forth.
The worker comes and asks tickets of the gray suit, who says he is Silas Crowell, and when asked what he has in his briefcase, he tells the worker a piece of folklore he has for business in California. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Patrick can read. Cool. I was like, oh, whoops. Oh, I get what you mean. Never mind.
Okay.
Maybe next time start with Patrick. You can read this and proceed to put
Yeah.
the text.
No,
Well,
I think
well, he
he,
did.
like,
He
he,
said,
I
"Yeah,
think
yes, you
he
can,
meant,
Pat." And then he
yeah, he can
reiterated.
read his book. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the light bulb that I got when
Yeah, I got you.
light bulb.
Fucking light bulb. A flickering light bulb was one step closer to dark, and you know I don't like the dark.
We'll get you a nightlight, aka a candle.
I have a headlamp, it's just a little bulky.
Okay, Patrick, you find notes on a Spanish manor in the Texas-Mexican border, and a village built around it called Heliotrip. Okay. All right.
We're just outside. Go lay down.
Okay. So yeah, a Texas. Okay. So it's like right there. Where okay, gotcha. Up in the mountains. Okay. All right. And what is the significance of heliotrope? Does it get into that a little bit? Okay. Okay. So it's an old Spanish colony from the conquistadors. It seems the town name translated to roughly Bloodstone is from all the red rock in the area. Okay. All right. I'm imagining like Sedona. I mean, one's familiar with Sedona, Arizona, but everything's all red up there too.
Yeah.
Only familiar with the fact the town name rhymes with the state, but that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, no problem.
I feel that. I have one that's breathing her terrible breath in my face.
when he gets back, I wouldn't mind maybe seeing if I might be able to dig into my historical knowledge and see if there's any weird goings on that made it into the history books.
Well, since we're going to a place where there'll be a lot of Spanish people, does anybody else know Spanish?
9.
A little bit.
That's German.
And he probably only
Yeah,
knows.
same. I know a little bit of Spanish. I just didn't know if
Technically,
I was going to be the only one translating.
you probably will be in terms of the game, yeah.
All right,
Because I don't have any other language other than English in mine.
got it. I got 25 Spanish, so
Yeah, that'll be you.
Yeah, I think
yep.
a tiny bit of German from both Frenches. That's about as far as they go in terms of other languages.
I used to date a Latino, so I kind of picked up a few things.
All right. I'm gonna use a restroom real quick.
Okay, I think we're waiting on Patrick now.
He had to travel to a different car to use the restroom. He'll be back. Ours did too. It's all right. Stop it.
All right, and returned.
All right, so we
Well,
know
I
that
guess-
Silence is across the car from us.
Oh, yeah.
With, like Silas, the guy that we're supposed to be accompanying,
Yeah.
he's
Well,
across
I'm
the car.
assuming because they said that he said his name was Silas when the ticket guy asked for his ticket.
Cody, is there a chance I could do a history roll to see if there's any strange goings on that have made it into history books about the region we're headed to?
You can try.
Yes.
Just to be clear, wherever Silas goes, I'm going.
I passed with a 35 out of 57.
If he goes to use the restroom, I'll be waiting outside.
What about when you have to go to the restroom?
I'll pee in a cup. I'm just kidding.
I don't know what to tell you, girl. Move. Reggie, you have heard of a lot of various hauntings and curses from this border region going back to the Texan War.
Okay, I'm going to share that. Opinions. Just so you all know, we're getting into some pretty storied territory.
Fantastic.
Oh, spirits. All right.
Did we establish that this train has a dining car?
I don't think we ever got that. I flip open the newspaper.
Just kind of hoping for some coffee or hot chocolate.
Oh,
I didn't know this train allowed kids. Or I haven't seen any kids anyway.
Okay. Well, that's enough information for me to pique my curiosity. Okay. I'm gonna close up my book. Tell Silas, hey, uh, wait in the car. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn to Reggie. Reggie, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Be like, hey, you wanna join me for a moment?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that goes in.
Maybe we'll just go take a look at this car, just to be on the up and up.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna look at Millie, and remembering that you have that pistol, and be like, keep an eye on Silas, make sure he's good.
Will do.
And then we'll make our way out to the car with the noise.
I'll be keeping my hand on my adjustable wrench, just in case.
Indeed. We got Bob the Builder.
Hey, it's a 10-inch adjustable wrench. Those things are heavy duty.
Can we fix it? Yes, we can.
Can we concuss it? Yes, we can.
Unless it's an elder god, then maybe not.
Right.
Don't underestimate Bob the Builder.
Now I'm just seeing these screwed up images of a Bob the Builder Cthulhu cartoon in my head.
A jack attack.
Like chasing it. Back end loader.
Jack Attack is awesome.
What'd you say, Justin?
Yeah. Bob the Builder's chasing after elder gods in a front end loader.
Oh, jeez. 4 bunks in your room, and as you... Oh, look, another fogged up window.
Okay. So this is the room that Reggie and I are investigating. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can I go ahead and just roll myself a little spot hidden, see if I can see anything out of the ordinary?
While we're snooping around, I'm going to make sure and keep a decent eye on the door too. Just make sure nobody else is watching us.
That's a success, but I'd like to. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to use. Would my flashlight or magnifying glass aid me in this to give me advantage to see if I can get a hard or extreme success? Okay, I'm gonna try again to see if I can get a. So that, right now I got a 42 out of 75, but I need a 37 or lower for a hard success, and I'm trying to aim for something like that. Nope, I was going to go for the 42, so it's gonna just be a normal success. It was so close, so I had to give it a shot. Okay. Rolling a listen. Listen is not my strong suit here, Dustin. May need your help. That's a 33, but not a success. Do you have advantage on this check as well, or just for the spot hit? Um, Dustin, do you hear anything?
Well, let's check here. I was about to ask if I can lend an ear or an eye somewhere here. Let's see. Listen. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to hear anything. 45 with a 20. So I don't think I heard anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend some luck to try to get another roll.
I was going to say, am I allowed to do spot hidden too to try and help spot things? While, like I said, keeping an eye on the door just to make sure somebody doesn't find us in a cramped car and attack us.
I feel like this is important. So I'm gonna spend one more luck point, but this will be the last luck point. I'm trying to hit a 25 or lower, so it's a little bit tough. That is a 15.
I just got a 20 even on spot hidden with a 54. So I succeeded there pretty spectacularly.
Yeah, I was able to pull out a success with the expense of 2 luck points on a listen check.
We're both doing pretty good. Hopefully, no one attacks us while we're in this train car. I'm a Bond fan. I've seen how these train car brawls go.
Well, if they do, that's why I brought you along. I'm gonna trip you and run away. Just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so Patrick, you hear that? Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, Patrick. So you hear the train tracks, and it goes from normal sounding to like tribal drums. Dustin, you look out the window, and in the fog, you see an image.
Pete, do you see what I see?
Boy. Well, he did say you, but I'll look up and look out the window. As I hear the tribal drums, I'll look out the window as well. I'm assuming that I see this same strange entity and slash I see nothing. Okay. Oh, Dustin.
I'm gonna do my best to not like start blabbing, and I'm sure my hand's shaking as I'm pointing at this thing, but I want to try and describe it as best I can as fast as possible.
Okay, I did not succeed on that sanity roll. I missed it by that much, 6 points.
I have 39 sanity. I just rolled a 77.
You're drooling now.
Yeah, my sanity is just gone. D10.
Rolling a d10. I rolled a 6, so I'm losing 6 sanity. Looks like.
I rolled a 0.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's a 10 there, Dustin.
Great.
So, but I don't see what Dustin sees. So I'm gonna be like, I'm just looking out the window. I'm like, cow, fence, church. What do you see, Dustin?
I'm going to try and, like I said,
Or Randy,
pull
sorry.
myself together as best as possible and describe this thing.
I see this. Oh, okay. Okay. Um. Hmm. This is out the window, right? Or is this under, like where I was looking under the thing? This is out the window too, right? I'll be like, Dustin, are you seeing an altar with a bunch of tentacles and blood, oozing from it, with glowing red eyes, and malice intense?
I see a creature with red eyes and tentacles, and definitely not a good-looking character. He's got a headdress on and almost looks like some sort of ancient Mayan or something, or Aztec. He's got like a scepter in his hand and an ornate outfit, and he's very huge.
Well, I'm thinking that maybe we found the cause of the light disturbance, perhaps. Maybe the fogginess of the windows. Okay, so, um, hmm. Let's see here.
It shouldn't be as cold and foggy as it is, considering the background of this location where he is. It's nothing but red and fire and smoke.
Okay. Um, I'd like to roll a mythos to kind of put together what I'm seeing and what he's described as far as what can be transpiring. I need a 23 or lower.
You know,
Oh boy, that is a 93.
I'm going to attempt the same thing with my mythos. Maybe we can figure out what it is. Probably not, but maybe. Let's see. Uh, I got 27. I rolled a 2 out of 27.
Okay. You rolled a 2.
I rolled a
Nice.
2.
Nice, dude.
Thank you.
I would like to go ahead and attempt an occult on what appears to be an altar to me to confirm that is or is not an altar that I saw. That is a 72, so it's just barely a success with an 8 points. Hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna relay that I think this priest Pete may be a god of death that I've heard of called Tlaloc. Tlaloc. And then I'm gonna just kind of stop cold and go, did you hear that?
I don't want to lie to you, buddy. No, I did not. I did see something out the window, but it wasn't that. It wasn't good either.
I think this thing just told me what it was.
Hmm.
It says, I am chaos. I am Nyarlathotep.
If I may, it appears from what he wrote there, that's two different entities. You notice that a knowledge is coming up and think that the priest may be a god of death called Tlaloc, and suddenly hear a new voice say, I am chaos and I am Nartholop. Is that correct? Is that two different entities that he is hearing or seeing or something like that? Or is it just the one? And a reminder there, Dustin, he says that you're hardened with your mythos, and so you only lose 5 of that 70, not 10.
Ah, yes. Thank you. That hurt a good bit less.
Okay. So the crawling chaos like to be different. Just okay.
He did say it, or she, whoever Hawthorne, yeah, that was she, said that, no, I forgot which one was which. He said it was a trickster god, so maybe it's some sort of shape-shifting thing.
Maybe it likes to pretend to be other entities. In order, coming down and pretending to be an angel and giving someone advice that they would take, but leads them astray. Yeah, that sounds kind of like what he's talking about.
Yeah, about par for the course for something like that.
All right, so while we're in here losing our minds, what's going on in the car back with Millie and Jack? Yeah, forgive me for stepping on your toes there. Try to give this stuff a moment to sink in. Boy. Everything normal back there? Or? Okay, well that's comforting.
I don't know that.
Nye Jarl Low Tap. Nye Jarl Low Tap. Reminds me of Bubba Hotep. I don't know if everyone's ever seen that movie. If you haven't, it's a great movie. It stars, of course, Bruce Campbell, which is one of my favorite, actors. but it plays the part of Elvis Presley in an old folks home, as though like the story. I know that sounds weird. How did Elvis Presley end up in an old folks home? But apparently he tried to get away from all the the lights and so forth, take a little break from the fame, and had some like stand-in impersonator take over for the part of Elvis, and that impersonator happened to die. You know, the same way that they talk about Elvis dying, on the pot. And so then he never got to reprise his role as Elvis because Elvis had died. And so he just lived the rest of his life as an Elvis impersonator. So he was living the rest of his life. He was Elvis, but impersonating Elvis. That's the story. And so he ends up in this old folks' home where there's this mummy going around sucking souls out of people's rectums. And he's trying to solve this crime with none other than JFK, who did not die with the assassination attempt, but instead they have his brain in the Pentagon, and they dyed his skin black so that one would know the difference. That is correct. JFK is a black man. It's a fantastic movie. If you ever get a chance. Hilarious. And
Sounds
now
like
back to the show.
interesting one.
All right, so whew. Other than the omens of death and chaos and so forth out the window, is there anything else going on here? Perhaps with the sounds that are going on, does it appear that there has been some sort of ritual that has taken place within this car? Okay. Fair enough. And then I did have a plan. Maybe we can enact it next time. Spot hidden is a success with a 20. In fact, that is a hard success with a spot hidden.
I rolled an 18, and my spot hidden's 53. So that's a half success, or a half difficulty success. Oh, I'll mark that too.
All right, so I'm going to suggest to Reggie we head back to the car with our other companions. Oh, crap. Yeah, great. He's seeing it too.
Sounds like
yeah.
oh boy. This guy's not bad. Nope.
Oh, great. They're seeing it too. Okay, so I'm going to be thumbing through my spell book to find the spell banishment.
Oh, I think I have banishment as well. So, if you would like some assistance,
In fact, it should be I should have.
And where do I see this? I see this outside the train or inside the train?
Banishment of Yid-Atad.
yeah, I've got it too. So
Now, this is not something that we can just like do in like a single turn. This is going to require 3 of us at least. I would suggest the 3 that are more practiced in magic, being Millie, Reggie, and myself. But this is going to take a day. This is going to take like 24 hours to us to actually do this whole thing. Okay,
Oh,
I mean,
that's fantastic.
we got a bit of a train ride probably left, so
right.
see how long this guy
Um,
wants to stick around outside our window.
That's probably something to start considering next session on how we go about doing that. The whole banishment deal, whether or not it's going to work out, and so forth. Ryan, you're going to get into a little bit of magic there. You broke your cherry with some sanity right there. That was pretty awesome. And Millie failed her sanity. That's awesome. That's great. I want to go and
Do
take the
I
time
have
to let our
to
viewers
roll
out in
sanity too?
YouTube land know that if you're having trouble finding a game to play in, go ahead and head over to Start Playing and start playing games today. You can even find Table in the Tavern that's registered with Start Playing Games. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's been a pleasure being your entertainment for this evening. And until next time, everyone say good night.